So, Dragon of the Moon just got buffed, and I literally called it a sleeper on release, and it got even more points from there. Today, I'm going to try it out in a deck, just to see how good it is. This deck I have up currently isn't the deck I played today, but this is the deck I showcased in my previous video, just to give you guys a bit of an idea. And Dragon of the Moon has gone up 2 points of power, so this deck was performing decently well, and I imagine after the buff it's going to do even better. But I didn't want to do a video showcasing the exact same deck again, so I have one deck I played and one other deck I have an idea for. So, here is the other deck that I had an idea for. This is the Toxic deck, which I've also showcased on the channel before. And the idea is, it's pretty much just a Wiccan deck, but you play Quicksilver Domino, all these 3 drops for Malekith to draw and to power Wiccan basically. And because Dragon of the Moon is a 3 cost, you could replace Rogue very easily. Rogue is just in here because Ongoing was strong meta contender at the time. If it gets revealed at the end of the game, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. You're not relying on your own cards to buff Dragon of the Moon as heavily as you are in the other deck, but you do have Luke Cage to counter it. This, I imagine, is going to be a very, very strong contender, and I might take a look at this in the future, and I'm probably going to play it, and I'll let you guys know when I do my deck breakdown at the end of the month for the best decks that got me to Legend. Legend? I'm really on Hearthstone meta, to Infinite. But next up is the deck I played in this video. So, this is what I call the deck drainer. This is basically kind of some form of mill to an extent, but it also uses Dragon of the Moon, but it doesn't lean heavily into Dragon of the Moon. And to be honest, after the buff to that card, I don't think it even needs you to build a deck around anymore. This is more about disruption. So you have the Yondu, the Cable, the Baron Zemo, an Absorbing Man, and Grandmaster to trigger those things more. Generic stuff. This is the oldest deck I have on my account because it has been consistent. It is a combo between Mill and Silver Surfer, as you can see. There are enough things in this deck to make Silver Surfer worth it. Brood is here because, well, just a bunch of things for Silver Surfer to trigger off of. Dragon of the Moon as well, Baron Zemo, Luna. Also possible 3 drops you get from your opponent. Then we also have Serra, and the Serra and Luna combo is elite. Honestly, being able to get Serra down on turn 4 instead of turn 5 is great. And Alioth because nobody's expecting Alioth at the moment, and I think it's a pretty good counter to Shu Lao. Then we have Galacta. I think you could probably change Galacta if you wanted for something else, because she's not really pulling her weight as much these days. But she's really good for Brood, and Brood into Absorbing Man, elite for that as well. Honestly, if you wanted to change her for like a Sebastian Shaw or something like that, it's also probably going to still work quite well. And yeah, that is the deck more or less. There's no master molds for Dragon of the Moon, nothing like that. You can get some of their cards from Cable, and Dragon of the Moon debuff those if you really wanted to. You have a decent amount of 2 drops to debuff your own, but very, very often, playing this, as you're going to see, I got Dragon of the Moon to 10 power or above, which is insane. Some of those procs were coming from my own hand, which people will count as negative, which, yes, is true, but if you're not playing those cards, you're getting things from Cable, you're worrying more about milling their deck, you don't need to play Alioth necessarily, then the card is getting like flat out power. It is kind of nuts. And I think it's going to shake up the meta a little bit when it starts to see more play. The deck that I was playing, it performed well. I've only played 19 games with it so far, so it's kind of hard to like narrow down, but I did 11 to 8 and got 13 plus cubes. A lot of those games I wasn't snapping because this deck genuinely feels evil to play. The times when, I mean, you'll see in the games coming, I really wanted to spoil it, but I'll let you guys see. There's a few games where I genuinely felt really bad for the opponent. And yeah, without any further ado, let me show you those games. Okay, we got the Yondu. If Fastball is their lowest cost card in deck and they didn't play anything, it might be the Man Spider deck. Never mind. Interesting. I'm not actually too sure in that case. I might as well Dragon of the Moon, seeing as they haven't played anything. Five of their cards in hand are even.
Snap!
I mean, kind of have to snap after that. And they're still going for it. Interesting. That's why they're still going for it. Luckily, we have Luna to deal with that. And then we just kind of feel a little bit bad, but
Victory!
ooh, oh, I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Eesh. Wow, Rogue is their lowest cost card in their deck. That is very interesting. That probably means Baron Zemo is going to pull something quite good. Mystique as well. Very interesting. This looks like Baron Zemo into Galacta into something. Ah, magic. Okay. So this is like an Arnim Zola style deck. I mean, this is just fun. Probably not so much for them, I imagine, but... Is this, by any chance, the Silver Surfer Wong deck?
Snap!
Guess they probably don't know that I'm playing a Silver Surfer deck by looking at this. Okay. It's not the strongest thing. But they are definitely going to play Silver Surfer, so how do we prepare for that? I guess like this, I always want to play Silver Surfer on the last turn. I mean, this location is going to go to what, 25? Which means I never win it, so I have to make sure that I'm winning left and middle. Which I could I think I can. I just need to see what they're playing here. Sarah, okay. I suppose they think they can still win
Opponent snapped!
this location with the Silver Surfer. They're snapping, okay. If I were to buff Silver Surfer instead, would I win this location? What did I say? They're going to 25. This is going to 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. No. Okay. This is my best bet.
Are ye worthy?
Nice. Scarily close game, but
Victory.
very, very nice. Yeah, that was a nice draw. Feels like that's often going to be HUD these days. Please hit sentry. Oh, he didn't trigger it. Okay. Let's do dragon. Wow, 8 power. That's kind of crazy. Although I forget it's now a 3/4, isn't it? So, kind of makes sense. Galacta into Serra. Wow, they're playing a very similar deck to me. It isn't optimal. I might still be in a decent position though, with Brood into, I guess, Luna. Never mind, they have my Luna, so I guess I don't have anything. Okay, and I don't go first, so I don't get Goliath. Do we... Oh, guess we're good.
Victory.
Yeah, they didn't really get any werewolf bounces, and I could easily win the left location. So, oh, that's quite nice. I am beginning to wonder if Dragon of the Moon could be overtuned now. That's nice. Never mind. They got bailed out. That is assuming that they have a 3-drop, but they more than likely do. Oh. Never mind then. And they took my Goliath. But I think that's fine, because I get Dragon of the Moon power at least. And I took their Wiccan. Okay. Except it's not going to do anything. Baron Zemo could be pretty good though. I could Baron Zemo if I draw Grandmaster. That's probably Diamondback. Oh, okay. Could Absorbing Man the anti-venom. But no, they're gonna get quite a lot of value from Ajax if I were to do that. They only have 1 card in deck, so let's just take it. Calm down. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see how it goes. I wish I had the emote to throw back at them. I see you. At least they go first, so my Brood has full potential. Yeah, we're all good over there. Nice.
Victory.
I see why some people mute opponents. Oh my goodness. Okay, but it's such a fun card. I'm so glad it got buffed. This deck is giving me bot vibes so far. Nice. I was hoping for Sarah. Ooh, Cosmo. Let's snap. I want to Baron Zemo, but the deck's scaring me a little bit, I can't lie. They played armor. The Ice Cube. Interesting. Let's do it anyway. In fact, I don't really mind if Yondu gets destroyed, I don't think. It's Cerebro, isn't it? I don't know how I didn't realize that. Ooh, that would have been insane if I got that off sooner. Okay, so they have the rest of their 4 cards in hand, which are Sentinel and the 3 final cards in their deck, which are all 3 costs as well. Do I ever win this? Because I know they don't have Mystique, so the most it's ever going to be middle is 18. Dragon of the Moon. Yeah, I think... Oh man, I never win this location. This is 18 and this is 19 power. I more or less just need to beat both those. Can I do that? I just need to put 7 power here, which is kind of Dragon of the Moon, isn't it? But then I don't ever win this location. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unless... this? Wow, they sacrificed middle. Okay. Oh, they didn't sacrifice it because of Makari. But we're still good though. It's a good job that I had Sarah to discount these two. Oh, 2 though. Wow, that was a crazy game. Koye. That's very strange. Probably a bot. I know I said that about the last one that seemed to play a pretty strong Cerebro deck, so I don't even trust my judgment anymore. Okay. Let's discover more about their deck. I mean, like, I either stay silent or I just, like, really lean into the fact that it is definitely a bot. Tough choice. Pretty sure this one's a bot, though. Can't make that claim twice. Definitely a bot. I've seen this deck 1,000 times before. Okay. That might just be my biggest power card. We don't want to really block out the middle location. We just hope it doesn't pull Silver Surfer.
I am Iron Man.
Brood isn't great. Brood really is not the one. But honestly, not the worst.
Oh, snap.
Do you stay, sir?
Power must be controlled.
Very, very interesting play. Destroying my Sarah gave me 1 extra power on Dragon of the Moon. Because Elias went back to 6. Calculated place. Agony. Okay, we're probably looking at one of those Xiao Lao lists. But I do have Luna into Sarah. And I can get 10 power on turn 3 in that location. Fastball. Okay, it's definitely a Galactus deck, or like one of those style.
Oh, snap.
So if I put an ice cube...
Victory.
I was gonna say if I put an ice cube here, then more than likely they can't really do what they want to do. I guess that's good for us with Baron Zemo. What does this say? If able. I actually don't know if it's able to do it if it's sent back to hand, I can't remember. Okay. Well, we are 100% looking at a... What is it called deck? A ramp. So Baron Zemo could be very good if they've drawn a lot of their early ramp cards. Odin. Also Luke's Bar. You know, they might consider the fact that they already have that locked down in their favor. But I also have Brood, so...
Oh, snap.
I'm going to snap, hopefully to have them think I'm stupid and be like, oh, he thinks he has 8 power in the middle. Okay. Honestly, not the most optimal thing here, but... No, you know what? I'm in a pretty good position. Absorbing Man again to pull something else. He's just going to keep Dragon Lording though. That's good. He blobbed for 0. That's very nice. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. What a weird game. What a very weird game. That is spicy. Okay. I'm here for it. They're playing move. Okay. I think this will be quite a fun game. Only downside being I'm not actually drawing anything. Kinda wish I had Lunar Snow. Wait, this is not good, is it? Yeah, I only got 2, and one of them was from my own card, so... Okay, okay. Have a good next turn play though. Brood into Death's Domain, then Grandmaster on Dragon of the Moon. Ah, but I didn't realize the hospice negative debuff as well. I realized it, I just didn't consider it. I still think we'll be okay though. Ooh. Brock. Okay, if Galacta hits Baron Zemo, Silver Surfer, then I think we're good. They could move both their Spider-Punks to the right lane. Which actually wins them it, doesn't it? Is this better? Assuming they're moving both Spider-Punks right. Then that's just in hopes that they play Odin. No, I'm going to stick with my original plan. It's probably not going to work, but it's a fun game, so I'll just see it played out. I also forgot about the truck. Imagine that's where Heimdall came down or something. Yeah, I was never winning that one. Nice deck though. Very nice deck.
Your future is bleak.
Very, very interesting. They have a 23 card deck, so my milling potential is very, very small. That's a good pull though. I doubt it's going to be useful for me to play, but... Do we just Dragon of the Moon? We have 7 cards in hand. Sure. Although... Just a order thing. In case we were to get Absorbing Man. Okay, Galacta here. This is going to be an interesting one to see if I can outscale. Agony. Loki. Okay. Should probably expected that from an Arisham deck. They got Sarah. Cool. Okay. You got Shang-Chi, which does nothing. Really? What are we expecting from them here? So it's either Brood in the right lane for a decent power boost and then just the 2 1-drops in the middle. Or it's Gamble Alioth where we think they're going to play something. If it's only 1 card, even better. But we more than likely sacrifice left lane, so it has to be right lane. Okay. Oh, they drew. And I had Loki, so they won. Ah, I would have only had 4 cards left otherwise. So that would have been 7 power lower. Meaning I would have won. Yeah, there would have only been 3 ahead and I was 7 ahead. Ooh. Loki actually screwed me in the end. Asteroid M really doesn't help either. Carmite. Never mind. That's a little bit scary. They're going first, so if it pulls a Goliath, I am just screwed. Oh, they're playing Nourishment. I hadn't even realized, and they have no even cost cards in hand. That is worth noting. In fact, I think I'd much rather copy Brood with Absorbing Man if I had the opportunity. Absorbing Man the Brood or Absorbing Man the Silver Surfer? Maybe Absorbing Man the Silver... No, yeah, the Silver Surfer. I'm thinking because I don't win middle otherwise. Well, this goes down to 21, this only goes up to 19. I kind of need to... And that's only in its current position. Not counting if they play something else. So let's sacrifice left. I actually don't know. Oh, I don't win, do I? Oh. Oh, I do. I hadn't realized the left lane going to 12.
Victory!
Oh, that was nice. Oh, this is the Cerebro player. I guess I should have made it so that they could never play Madripoor. Okay, I'm back here. Then do we just... Goliath? I think I always Goliath here because Dragon of the Moon is getting hit. Oh, no I don't. What am I talking about? I Goliath here. Eek. I didn't want to snap on you, it's all good.
Victory!
Felt a little bit too nasty. Oh, I thought they were AFK for a second. With them not playing. Lunar Snow? Yeah. It's all good, it's all good. Let's see if we can get Baron Zemo Absolving Man to do something. Nico. Okay, so they're playing an end of turn deck? It's a little bit confusing. Grandmaster on the right is a really good play though. If Nico doubles her power or Grandmaster takes a card, they're both good. Okay, they're really going for the end of turn combo. But what are they going to end of turn? Send them to the middle and then just play this. Hopefully I keep Silver Surfer, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Kind of want to draw a Lyeth. Okay, so it is the Shu Lao deck. Oh. And there it is. How many times have I done it this game? Just the once. Yeah, not too great. So can I beat their location on the right? I mean, this is, what, that's like 6 power? 10 power? It does beat it, but then the middle is scary, but the right is even worse. But just for the memes. I know I'm guaranteed to lose this one. I'm just kind of curious to see what they were playing. What? Ah, just a bunch of scarlet spiders. It's pretty cool though. Wait, what?
Victory.
Oh, yeah, it's not an end of turn card, is it? It's just an activate, so it only happened twice. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know why that baffled my brain so much.